Beamy, 27, software developer with decent paycheck. Not Chad by any means, but not hideous either. 5'11", average build. Been hitting gym for past year. Finally matched with this girl on Tinder after months of ghosting and rejection. Her name is Emily, 25, works in marketing. Actually cute, not just dating app cute, where angles hide the truth. Solid 8'10", wavy brown hair, green eyes, fit but not Instagram fitness model. Surprisingly, conversation flows naturally. She laughs at my dumb jokes and references, my face when she actually suggests meeting up first. Expect to be stood up or catfished because that's just my luck. Meet at local coffee shop, she shows up on time and looks like her pictures. Must be dreaming. Actually have great conversation for 2 hours. She suggests we grab dinner later that week. Holy crap. A second date before the first one even ended. Go home and do victory dance in my apartment. Roommate thinks I've finally lost it. Second date goes even better. Third date, she invites me to her place for homemade dinner. She can actually cook. Unlike my ex who thought microwaving was gourmet, things progress naturally over next few weeks. Officially become boyfriend, girlfriend after a month. Tell my friends and family about her. Mom practically plans our wedding already. Everything going great for once in my miserable life. She meets my friends, they all approve. Meets my parents, they love her. 6 months in, relationship still strong. No major fights, communication good, everything perfect. Her best friend's birthday party coming up. She's been talking about it for weeks. Finally going to meet her friends. She's met all mine already. Feel nervous but excited. Buy new outfit for the occasion. Even get haircut day before. Want to make good impression. She picks me up, looking gorgeous as always. Notice she seems slightly distant in car. Ask if everything's okay. Yeah, just nervous about you meeting everyone. Understandable, I'm nervous too. Arrive at fancy rooftop bar downtown, place packed with well-dressed people. Emily immediately spots her friends, holds my hand as we walk over. Group of 5 to 6 people, all hugging and greeting her, stand awkwardly waiting to be introduced. Emily turns to group. Everyone, this is Anon, my friend. Record scratch. Friend? 6 months of dating, countless dates, meeting my entire family, declarations of feelings, and I'm her friend. Try not to show visible confusion. Maybe she's just nervous. First guy introduces himself as Tyler. So how do you know Emily? Before I can answer, Emily jumps in. We met on Tinder a while back. He's really cool. Doesn't correct the friend label. Weird, but okay. Throughout the night, more friends arrive. Same introduction every time. This is Anon, my friend. Emily getting progressively more drunk. I'm staying sober because something feels off. Notice she's being extra friendly with one particular guy, Chad-looking dude named Brett, investment banker or some crap. Keeps touching his arm when laughing, standing closer than necessary. My stomach dropping with each interaction. Try to join conversations but feel like complete outsider. Emily barely acknowledging me now. Brett asks how long I've known Emily. About 6 months now. Brett raises eyebrows. Oh, so you're the Tinder guy she's been hanging out with. The way he says it makes it clear what he thinks. Just a casual thing, nothing serious. Emily doesn't correct him. Instead, changes subject completely. Go to bathroom to collect thoughts. Check phone, see several messages from mom asking how meeting Emily's friends is going. Pain, JPG. Return to find Emily and Brett in deep conversation and corner. Her hand on his chest, laughing at whatever stupid joke he made. Approach them. Everything okay, babe? Deliberately used term of endearment. Brett looks confused. Emily looks annoyed. Yeah, we're just catching up, right, Brett? Brett nods, gives me a weird look. I didn't realize you two were together. Emily laughs nervously. We're not like super serious or anything. What the actual hell? We literally discussed moving in together last week. Feel like I'm in Twilight Zone. Emily, can I talk to you for a minute, privately? She rolls eyes but follows me to quieter area. What's going on? Why are you introducing me as your friend? She sighs like I'm being dramatic. I just didn't want to make things weird. Weird how? We've been dating exclusively for 6 months. Yeah, but these are my work friends and old college friends. So I just don't want them in my business yet. Your business? I'm your boyfriend, not some secret. She looks uncomfortable. Look, Brett and I have history, okay? It's complicated. There it is. What kind of history? We dated for 2 years in college, broke up when he moved for his job. And you didn't think to mention this before bringing me here? It wasn't relevant until now. Seems pretty relevant when you're introducing your boyfriend of 6 months as a friend to avoid awkwardness with your ex. She's getting defensive now. You're overreacting. It's not a big deal. If it's not a big deal, go tell them I'm your boyfriend. Her face says it all. That's what I thought. Decide I've had enough. I'm calling an Uber. Enjoy catching up with Brett. She grabs my arm. Don't be like this. Just stay. Have fun. Not interested in being your dirty little secret. Pull away and head for elevator. She doesn't follow. Uber arrives. Get in feeling like complete idiot. Driver asks if I'm okay. Just found out I've been dating someone who's ashamed of me. Driver nods knowingly. Been there, man. Want to stop for tacos? Sounds like you need tacos. This Uber driver gets it. Agree to taco detour. Phone blowing up with texts from Emily. You're embarrassing me. Why are you being so sensitive? You're ruining the night. Not a single I'm sorry or please come back. Ignore all messages. Arrive home with bag of tacos. Roommate surprised to see me back so early. Explain situation while demolishing tacos. Roommate, that's messed up, bro. Decide to go radio silent for the night. Wake up next morning to 27 missed calls and flurry of texts. Emily, now apologizing profusely, claims she was drunk. Says Brett means nothing. Says she was just nervous about labels. Too little, too late. Text back. We need to talk in person. Meet at same coffee shop where we had first date. Poetic justice. She's waiting when I arrive, looking terrible. Good, I hope she didn't sleep. Sit down without ordering. I've been thinking about last night. She jumps in with apologies, let her finish. Here's the thing, Emily. For 6 months, I thought we were building something real. We are. No, we clearly weren't, because people who are building something real don't hide each other. She starts crying, classic. I was confused. Brett showing up unexpectedly threw me off. He didn't show up unexpectedly. You knew he'd be there. She can't deny this. Were you trying to make him jealous, or were you keeping your options open? Neither. Just what? I just wasn't sure how serious we were. My turn to laugh. Emily, we talked about moving in together literally last week. She looks down at her hands. I know, but seeing Brett again made me realize I might have unresolved feelings. And there it is. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up before I signed a lease with you. Stand up to leave. Wait, please. I choose you, not him. No, you chose him the moment you called me your friend. I'm just acknowledging your choice. Walk out feeling weirdly calm. She follows me outside. So that's it? 6 months and you're just done? Turn around. Let me ask you something. If Brett hadn't been there last night, would you have introduced me as your boyfriend? Her hesitation is all the answer I need. Goodbye, Emily. Block her number before reaching my car. Drive home with windows down, music blasting. Feels like weight lifted off shoulders. My face when 2 weeks later, see Instagram post of Emily and Brett together. Caption, reconnecting with my soulmate. Tagged location, same rooftop bar. Send screenshot to roommate. Roommate, dodged a bullet. My face when 1 month later, match with Emily's best friend on Tinder. She messages first. Always thought you were too good for her. Life has strange way of working out. Might not be happy ending yet, but at least I'm not someone's friend anymore. Beamy 28, graphic designer for mid-size advertising agency. Decent salary, not rich but comfortable. Live in a modest one-bedroom apartment downtown. Drive a 2015 Honda Civic that makes strange noises sometimes. Dating scene has been brutal lately, either matching with bots or getting ghosted after one date. Finally matched with this girl named Alexis on Bumble. Solid, 8.5, 10, blonde, blue eyes, athletic build. Bio says she's a struggling artist trying to make it in a cruel world. Her profile pics are all taken in basic locations, nothing fancy. One in a park, one at a coffee shop, one with a street cat. Seems down to earth compared to the Instagram model types. We chat for a week. She's actually funny and smart. Agree to meet for coffee at this local place. Show up 5 minutes early because anxiety. She arrives right on time wearing simple jeans and a thrift store sweater. No designer labels, minimal makeup, hair and messy bun. My kind of girl. Conversation flows naturally. She tells me about her art, shows pictures on her cracked phone screen. Actually talented, not just my 5-year-old could paint that. Modern art. Says she's barely making rent with commission work. Passionate about her craft though. Coffee date turns into walking around downtown, which turns into grabbing dinner at casual burger joint. I offer to pay since she mentioned being broke. She protests weakly, then accepts with genuine gratitude. I'll get it next time, I promise. There's going to be a next time score. Walk her to her car, a beaten-up 2008 Toyota Corolla, kiss goodnight, fireworks, the whole cheesy rom-com package. Drive home grinning like an idiot. Second date, local art museum, free admission on Thursdays. She's knowledgeable about art history, getting more attractive by the minute. Third date, cooking dinner at my place. She brings cheap wine, apologizes that it's all she could afford. No worries, it's the company that matters. Become official after 2 weeks. Start seeing each other regularly. Always suggest budget-friendly dates. Hiking, picnics in the park, Netflix at my place. Whenever we do go out, I always pay. She's always grateful. Promises she'll make it up to me someday. 1 month in, she mentions her apartment has roaches and the landlord won't fix anything. Offer to help her look for a new place. She sighs, says everything in her budget is just as bad. Invite her to stay at my place for a few days. Few days turns into a week. Week turns into, hey, should we just move in together? She's practically living with me already. Splitting rent would help her financially. Plus, I'm falling for her, so why not? She moves in with very few possessions, just clothes, art supplies, and some personal items. Says she sold most of her furniture to pay bills. We settle into domestic bliss. I handle most bills since I make more. She contributes by cooking amazing meals and keeping place clean. Seems fair enough. 3 months into relationship, start noticing small things. She always forgets her wallet. When we go out, her art commissions never seem to pay on time. Always has reason why she can't contribute to rent this month. But she's loving, attentive, and we never fight about money. So I let it slide. Her phone breaks, help her buy a new one. Her laptop dies, help her finance another. Her car needs repairs, cover those too. Start feeling financial strain, but don't mention it. Don't want to seem like a jerk when she's struggling. 4 months in, Friday night. Alexis says she's meeting up with old art school friend. Don't wait up, we'll probably drink wine and catch up for hours. Perfect opportunity for guys' night. Text the boys, they're down for beers and wings. Head to fancy new sports bar downtown we've been wanting to try. Place is packed, wait 20 minutes for table, finally get seated in back corner, ordering beers when I spot familiar blonde head across restaurant. It's Alexis, but she's not with female friend. She's with a group of well-dressed women, all drinking expensive cocktails, all wearing designer clothes, including Alexis. What the actual hell? Alexis is wearing outfit I've never seen, Gucci bag I definitely didn't buy her, diamonds in her ears that are definitely not cubic zirconia. She's laughing, taking selfies with group. One friend hands her credit card to Alexis, who hands it to waiter. Put it all on here. Casually, like dropping hundreds is no big deal. Friends clearly not struggling artists. Duck down before she spots me. Tell guys I need to investigate something. They're intrigued, follow my gaze. Isn't that your girlfriend? Nod silently. And isn't she supposed to be broke? Another nod. Dude, you're being played. Already figured that out, thanks. Friends suggest confronting her immediately. Decline, want more intel. We change tables to avoid detection. I watch as Alexis and friends order bottle service. Pop champagne like they're celebrating. Alexis checks expensive-looking watch repeatedly. Seems to be waiting for someone. That someone arrives 30 minutes later. Tall guy in tailored suit. Alexis jumps up, hugs him enthusiastically, introduces him to friends. He sits next to her, arm around her waist. My stomach drops through floor. Friends ready to cause scene on my behalf. Calm them down, say I'll handle it. Take pictures discreetly for evidence. Decide to leave before doing something stupid. Friends drive me home. I'm too angry to drive. Search apartment while waiting for Alexis. Find hidden designer clothes in back of closet. Find second phone charge but hidden in her art supply box. Find bank statements showing account with 40K plus balance. Discover her art website is actually active and successful. She's selling pieces for thousands, not hundreds like she told me. Find travel itinerary for upcoming gallery showing in Miami. First class tickets, luxury hotel paid for by her. My name nowhere on itinerary. Everything was a lie. She wasn't struggling, she was using me. Wait up for her, whiskey in hand. She returns at 1 a.m. back in her poor artist clothes. Designer outfit nowhere to be seen. Gucci bag replaced with canvas tote. Diamonds replaced with cheap studs. Stops short when she sees me still awake. Oh, hey babe, thought you'd be sleeping. Had interesting night. Oh, what did you do? Went to that new sports bar downtown. Her face freezes. You know, the one by the art gallery? Fantastic view of the whole restaurant from our table. Color drains from her face. I can explain. Please do. Explain the Gucci bag. Explain the diamonds. Explain the guy. She starts crying. Classic manipulation tactic. It's not what you think. Really? Because I think you've been lying to me for months. Throw bank statements on coffee table. I think you've been pretending to be broke, so I'd pay for everything. Throw travel itinerary on top. I think you have another life you haven't told me about. Hold up second phone. And I think you might have another boyfriend. She switches from crying to angry. You went through my things? How dare you invade my privacy? Typical deflection. How dare I? How dare you live in my apartment rent-free under false pretenses? She realizes guilt trip won't work. Tries new approach. Okay, fine, I have money. Is that such a crime? The crime is lying about it to manipulate me. I wasn't manipulating you, I was testing you. Oh great, that excuse. Testing what exactly? Testing if you liked me for me or for my money. Laugh in her face. That might work if you were the one with money at the beginning. You pretended to be broke to see if I would take care of you. She can't argue with that logic. What about the guy at the restaurant? Just a business associate. With his arm around you. He's touchy, doesn't mean anything. And you needed to dress like $1 million and hide it from me because... She sighs, drops the act. Fine, I like being taken care of, okay? I like when guys pay for things. But you don't need anyone to take care of you. You're doing fine. It's not about need, it's about want. I want to feel provided for. Even if it means lying. I was going to tell you eventually. When? After I worked myself to the bone covering your fictional expenses? She actually has audacity to roll her eyes. You're being dramatic. It's not like you couldn't afford it. That's the last straw. Pack your stuff and get out. What? You can't be serious. Deadly serious. We're done. Where am I supposed to go at 1 a.m.? To your actual apartment? The one without roaches that you're still paying rent on? Her shocked face confirms my suspicion. Or maybe to your business associate with the wandering hands? She starts crying again. Please, Anon, I really do care about you. No, you care about what I can do for you. There's a difference. I'll change. I'll be honest from now on. Too late for that. I want you gone by morning. She begs for another chance, not falling for it. Eventually she gives up, starts packing her things. Amazing how quickly she finds all the hidden expensive items. She's out by 3 a.m. Apartment feels empty, but somehow lighter. Next morning, bombarded with texts and calls. Ignore all of them. Block her number. Block her social media. Friends check in, proud I stood my ground. 1 week later, hear from mutual acquaintance. Alexis already moved on to new target. Some finance bro who drives Tesla. Apparently she's now a struggling photographer. Laugh at predictability. Still stings though. Trust issues at all-time high. Delete all dating apps. Focus on work and friends. 6 months later, still single but in better place financially and emotionally. I ran into her once at coffee shop. She was with finance bro, pretended not to see me, fine by me. Lesson learned. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is, especially if she forgets her wallet every single time. Go home that night, still feeling bitter about whole situation, open incognito browser. Find my favorite hentai site, beat meat furiously to animated cat girls. At least 2D women are honest about being fantasy.